Hey YouTube, it's Chuck. So 11.3.6 came last evening, and I just did a Memorial Park first impressions drive, but now I'm going to go knock out some unprotected left-hand turns in the drizzle. It's not really raining anymore, but you can see the mist on the windshield. It's kind of drizzling, but let's see what we got. If you remember on the last version, we had some kind of regressions where it was stopping in the lane while it waited on the right-hand traffic. Hopefully we get a little bit better performance on this one. Okay, there's the stop. Creep limits there. Median network's projected. All right, there's a tiny gap here, and it's going for it. Nice push. Don't stop too. Okay, get in the median. You got in the median, it paused, and it went. Hey, that was a good one. So it was a pretty easy one, meaning like the gap was big enough, and it didn't wait, and it went. And it went all the way to the median, which was important. Now, I did not have any traffic coming from the right, so the scenario for pausing that we had last time didn't get created then, but it scooted out to the median. That was a good one. All right, here we go, round two. There's a good stop line. Creep limit's pretty far out there, kind of sweetens up. There's the median network. Okay, there's one car and another one without its headlights on. Very interesting. On the last version, I think it was going to wait on him. So they might have tweaked the, that was a very easy one, very low traffic. But I did notice that I think on dot 4 for me, it would have waited for that car, which I made a comment a few times last time that it was waiting a little too long. So maybe they've adjusted the, perhaps the risk or the scale and how far away it was looking and when it went. Let's see if we can get a few more. There's the stop line. A little bit of traffic coming this time. Not creeped out all the way. Okay, there's the creep limit, and we're wide open from the left, and it's waiting. Okay, we're wide open from the left and from the right. It should just roll. Oh, little stop there. Okay, that was fine. A little bit different behavior there. It was definitely waiting when it was wide open on the left that time, almost like it wasn't sure. Obviously it had plenty of time to make the maneuver, so pausing for a second wasn't a big deal, but it felt a little bit different. Previously I thought I could kind of predict when it was going to roll. That time it was a little bit later than I thought it would have. Let's try another one. All right, we're kind of getting a lot of easy ones today. Maybe it's the Easter holiday. All right, there's a good stop line. And a slow creep. Okay, there's one car. It's waiting on that one, and that's a good decision. So it's wide open now, but I do have two cars coming from the right. Let's see if it behaves any differently. No, they just rolled them. Yeah, this low density traffic isn't giving it quite the run for its money today. But at least we get to see what it's doing and how it's behaving. We'll try a couple more. All right, here we go with another one. Stopping very cautiously at the stop sign for Nitsa. Okay, it needs to wait on one car. There's a very big gap and a fast approaching car on the right, and it stayed in the left lane. So that was good. It did not stop for the fast approaching car on the right if it saw it. Not sure if it saw it or not, and that's the one that just went by in gold there. It rolled right through the median into the left lane, which was perfectly legal. Sometimes people worry a little bit about changing lanes. You need to honor the lanes that might be changed, but that was fine. Low density traffic day. Right here, my nav is going around the block. I'm not sure if this is going to fix this one or not. Let's see what happens here. It's definitely planning on going to the left. Got one car. It should wait. Ooh, boy, it stuck its nose way out there to wait, though. That's an uncomfortably far position. Now, there's a lot of cars coming from the right. It needs to get all the way into the median because there's cars coming from the left, and it did. So that was good. So it went into the median that time, like I had wished it did on the last version, instead of stopping in that lane because it had room. So I do think that that use case validated that it is not using the oncoming traffic as a pausing spot even when there's no cars approaching while it needs to wait. That time it scooted into the median all the way in the right correct waiting spot, even though there wasn't traffic approaching from the left. I'm glad that scenario happened. Nice job. All right, here's another one. We're still going. Good stopping spot. Way back. It's got a creep. And traffic is coming. Need to wait. Looks like we got 2 cars and a very wide gap. And there it's waiting again. Oh, wow. It missed it. That was a huge gap. I don't know what it was waiting on, everybody. There were some cars popping in and out of my screen, but they should have been way out of range. Now we have a lot of traffic coming both directions, and it's waiting appropriately. But that is a new behavior. It would have gone for that in every other version I've ever known. So either it saw something it was unsure of, and maybe you guys saw something on the screen that I didn't, or I don't know. I can't think of any other reason it would have waited there unless it saw something that I wasn't aware of, and both lanes of traffic were fine, and especially on the left. Okay, so here's the first gap on the left, and a rapidly approaching truck on the right, and it's kind of not going to the median now, and then it's rolling and very cautiously starting there. So I don't know what happened. After it got into the lane, it kind of stayed there at 17 miles an hour rather than having a smooth acceleration curve there. So yeah, there's another one, a little bit different behavior. So they have done some tweaking on this turn for version 11 for sure. It's behaving differently on cars it sees in the distance, and its acceleration into the median was a little bit different this time. And that time, not quite sure, maybe it just didn't quite get the trajectory out of the curve that it wanted. All right, probably getting towards the end here. We've kind of seen a lot of the same thing. The traffic is kind of sparse. Here we got a wide open gap from the left, but not from the right this time. So it's gonna go to the median. Let's see where it decides to pause. Squeezing into the median and waiting. Oh boy, it feels like it's all the way to the right, but now it should go. It went all the way up in the median that time, maybe even a little too far. It'll be interesting to see where the stop point was there. Now this acceleration needs to be a little bit more. There's nobody behind me, so it doesn't have to do it, but it felt slow there. I don't know, so there's unprotected left turns on 11.3.6. I'd say it's improved behavior. They definitely have changed the distance that it was making decisions. One of them, it completely missed its opportunity for some reason. Maybe you guys can see something down below. In any case, let me know what you think. Appreciate your comments. Happy Easter.